All right, man. Terence Crawford put Jermell Charlo on notice. Says when he gets done with the weight bully Errol Spence that he wants to take on Jermell Charlo. He said that's the plan now. You know, that could be part of what's holding up this fight as well, too, because they want to sign Crawford to a multi-fight deal and control his career. Now, like I said before, I'm going to talk about that in another video. I probably already going to see that video. Now, you already told Charlo that, you know, he the king of the jungle. Well, you know, that the lion ain't the king of the jungle. He gonna find out who is the king of the jungle. Now, it was already being talks that it was already being talks about that, you know, Crawford wanted that fight a part of, you know, with PBC. And, you know, I guess they want to negotiate that into the contract. And to me, that's fine. They should. You know, a lot of guys that was some 54, 60, 40, 47, 147 pounders, they made a name by fighting smaller dudes. Bernard Hopkins did it, for a living. He did it for a living, Bernard Hopkins. People tend to forget Bernard did it for a living. So, you know, that's one thing that people, you know, got to understand too. That meant he did it for a living. Trinidad, De La Hoya. And I don't, like I said before, I think these dudes are great athletes. They was at, they couldn't hack it in another sport, and boxing was their best option because they talking about they don't know how boxing go. He was talking about how can Crawford move up in his division and get an automatic shot. And when people say something like that, they either they it's a pun on words, or they just ignorant into how the whole situation worked. You know. So, think about that. He all backpedaling what he done to deserve this. He better do it, or else leave me alone. And nigga, that's your bread and butter right there. That's your bread and butter, bro. That's how you gonna make a lot of money at 154 pounds, and even 60. Ain't no big names out there at 60 for you. If we being 100% honest, no big names ain't really there for Charlo at 54 or 60. So he really should be chomping. He really should be chomping at the bit to get a welterweight that got a name. He really should be chomping at the bit to take on Errol Spence too. Get that money. And Terence Crawford say, well, that's what we want. So if that's part of that, he want that as part of his deal, then think about that. Think about that for a minute. It's gonna take time. Not only to announce the Errol Spence fight, you talking about the terms. He's not gonna walk over at PBC, fight Errol Spence, and even though we don't really think he got nowhere to run in the grand scheme of things, because he's suing Top Rank still, and maybe they think he gonna run over to the zone or something like that. The zone getting rid of black fighters, drop Demetrius Andrade, and I don't think Devin Haney going back. To be honest, if he do, it's just gonna be out of loyalty. And that's exactly what it's gonna be out of. But but already got some dialogue. It's a great segue for Charlo. Great segue for Derrick James. What better segue can they ask for to rolling? You already got a fighter's point of view. If he beat Errol Spence, you already trained against Terence Crawford and Jermell. Somebody said, well, Errol Spence is a tougher fight than Jermell Charlo. I don't think so for Terence Crawford. I think Jermell Charlo is much more complete than Errol Spence as a fighter. And I think in that Casanos fight, he started to put it all together. Because he can stick and move. That's what he was known for. He just got tired of people saying he was boring and shit. But he can stick and move, and he can do all that. He can bang, he can stick and move. In that Castanos fight, he started putting it all together. And maybe it might click. It might have clicked in his brain that I don't need to go out there and get the knockout. I can find it. And if that clicked in his brain, then It's gonna with Bubba Spark. It's gonna get ugly up in here. It's gonna get real ugly. But here we go.
You flirted with the idea of going up to 154 against Charlo. How realistic is something like that? One theory. I'm serious about it. Flirted with it. Yeah, but I'm serious about it. I'm serious about what I say I'm gonna do. You're talking about November, you and Spence in Vegas. Any truth to that? We'll see. I hope that we can get that fight made. And, give y'all what y'all looking for. And if that fight happens, do you move up after that? After I win, yes. All right, Terence Crawford here and.
So shout out to the interviewer. So he says that Terence Crawford said once he win, he moving up. So obviously, the Jerron Ennis fight ain't gonna happen for them, and Jerron Ennis and them already know that. They already know that. Trust me, they already know that. They already know exactly that. They know they're not gonna get their shot. They know they're not gonna fight each other. They're not gonna fight each other at welterweight neither. So Terence Crawford already said. He said when he fight him, when he with Errol Spence, he gonna move up. Now that could be 1 fight, 2 fights, 3 fights. He can lose and retire. We don't know. But he said, he dead serious. If you didn't hear him, he dead serious about fighting Jermell Charlo and moving up. He said he don't play no games. When he say something, he mean it. He said when he say something, he mean it. So he ain't bullshitting about it. He trying to do the Texas two-step. And Jermell Charlo want to come down to 54 and fight him. I'm pretty sure he'll make it a 3-step. Not saying he going to win all them fights. Because he is 35 years old. But he definitely going to benefit from the extra 7 pounds. And Charlo sucking back down. And I don't think he going to put no rehydration clause on Charlo neither. He could. Because if you do beat Errol Spence, then, he going to be considered the A-side. But Charlo need these type of glamour dudes from glamour division at welterweight. He need that. That's how you gonna make your name. The reason you don't get no credit on no pound for pound list, other than you disrespecting everybody and shit, is because 54 don't have glamour names. Ain't no De La Hoya, Floyd Mayweather, Terry Norris. Ain't no glamour names there. These welterweights gonna give you the opportunity at glamour names. That's what you want. The welterweight's gonna give him opportunity at glamour names. And that's what he should be looking for. The glamorous, you know what I'm saying? The glamour names. He all dispensing and being closed-minded to this, that, and the third, and F this, F that, whoop-de-whoop. At the end of the day, bro, take a chill pill, dude. You got a prime opportunity. You got a prime opportunity to make a lot of money, bro. To avenge Errol Spence's loss. Come on. He just so quick to yell and start screaming. And, you'd be like, dog, you understanding the money? Are you understanding the financial opportunity that you gonna have here? Is he understanding that? A lot of great fighters had to, they had to wait for smaller guys to come up to give them that opportunity. And this is no different. So he should welcome this opportunity. Instead of yelling and screaming and wonder why people don't like you, nigga, you always yelling and screaming. Nobody want to be around nobody that's unpredictable and always evil and mean, bro. No matter how great you were, what if Muhammad Ali, was an asshole? Would he be considered the greatest? Let me hold you the time, say you the time. Hell no. And this dude ain't accessible. I heard he did some kids and their daddies when they coming up and say, t-shirt opportunities. And say, well, we want to, support our man. They ain't got time for that, dog. He lucky that he's still breathing, dude. These people quick to pull the trigger these days. But if he ain't pass up on the Terence Crawford fight, bro, if he don't get the Canelo fight, which Canelo already ducked him to fight Kirkland once, he gonna miss out on a lot of money, bro. And he gonna miss out not even on the money. He gonna miss out he gonna miss out on the love, bro. He gonna miss out on stamping his thing. It won't be for Undisputed. I'll tell you that right now. It's not gonna be for Undisputed. Charlo gonna get stripped or something. He ain't gonna be able to maintain all them belts, dog. But if they do it for Undisputed, if they do it for Undisputed, bro, woo, it's gonna get real in the battlefield. If they do it for Undisputed, dog, that's gonna be a hell of a matchup. That's gonna sell itself. It's gonna sell itself. But Terence Crawford said he done with Errol Spence. He gonna move up and he gonna tax that ass. So, I mean, shit, they should do it. They should definitely do it. They should definitely do it, but but Terence Crawford got to win, and that ain't no guarantee. That ain't no guarantee. So he gonna have to win, and he might have to win twice. So, like I said before, ain't gonna be no Undisputed. Let somebody they go back and pick up a belt or something like that. Fighters want belts. Fighters want opportunities. The reason why it's 5 belts, they want to get 5 different paychecks, full 3%, not prorated 1.5% or 1%. Unless you talk about Canelo Alvarez type of bag or Floyd Mayweather type of bag. But yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notification. We go live and drop a video. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcast, the whole 9. Sorry for me barking. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.